Just kick it, you know what I'm saying? Let's just kick it. Let's just kick it. You know what I'm saying? Let's just kick it, you know what I'm saying? Let's just kick it. Let's just kick it, you know what I'm saying? What a beautiful day. I had a great day today. I was whooping that ass. I was only up 35 bucks at one time, and I went against my better judgment. And I said, lay those balls on the line, Tom. So I did. And then I started losing. Then I gained back. And then I said, if I get over $100, I'm getting the fuck out of here, which is what I put in it. 101, cash down, hit the road, highway to hell. You're not gonna take my Dragon's Milk money from me. That's getting serious. Yeah, so I just like party. It's busy as hell in there. I just like hit the road, highway to hell. You know what I'm saying? I might catch a barbecue dinner on the way home. I'm a little bit hungry. We'll just be kicking it, you know what I'm saying? I never remember walking around this damn creek like this. There's my damn truck. Yeah, I should have went on the other side of the creek. Fucked up. Oh, I see my baby over there. I see my girl. I see that monster full of horsepower. Yeah. True. Yeah, I just really be rocking it today. You know what I'm saying? I might catch a sunset over Sabo River. Get some wild rice for Mary. I'm gonna get a sunset with my GoPro. Sunset in the Asabo. Yeah. Robin singing, I hear you, girl. I hear you. Yeah. Got my GoPro in the back. I gotta adjust that thing. These things get like tight and you can't slide it down all the way and it sticks out the bed a little too much. Look at that bus. I wish it was just filled with Playboy bunnies coming to meet me. They'd all get out giggling. Tell me I don't have a hell of an imagination. I say, what's up, girls? Your master is here. Yeah, it'd be so great. Oh yeah, man, I would just like be tripping for real. I mean, no shit, man. Are you kidding me? Osabo River. Sundown on the Osabo. Bring it on. Purple haze going through my mind. Don't say it. I'll be out of time. Oh, what a good day. And I got shit ton video too. Wow. I'm lucky. Gotta get some gas though. Gas used to be the cheapest in Kalkaska. It's not always that way anymore. There's a bunch of fucking people infiltrating the price field. Yeah, purple haze going through my mind. We'll see what they get. It's been about $3.69 wherever you go. It says fuel. Oh yeah, I know it. 55 miles to empty. Running on empty. Jackson Brown. I think I gotta go right up here. Take a right, a left, and then a right. I don't know why I'm tired today. I slept good too. I don't know if you can go out that way or not. Purple haze going through my mind. I've got two women in their 70s. Said if I get back early, stop by. Oh God. I've learned in the last 20 years, it's amazing the excuses you can come up with when you don't want to bang these old broads. I mean, I just create them from my like rappers, good rappers do with flow. I'll come out with the most detailed bullshit excuse, and I don't even know what the answer is going to be until I know that I got out of it. And I think, God, that is pretty damn good. That's like idiot savant. Yeah, I still talk to him, yeah. Yeah, it's because your ma's over here sucking my cock. And I don't have that much time to do it. Hold on, let me see if she can say hello to you. Let me see if she can say hello to you. She said she's busy. Thank you. Well, these losers just can't go away, can they? Motherfuckers. Hit the road, loser. You're not saying anything now, are you? You're gone. Gonna have to make another fake ID up, you loser. Good job, Rita. Good job, Rita. Go bounce that motherfucker right out of the broom. Hit the road, cocksucker. I got Rita on my side. Hope killer. What the fuck is that sign about? Oh, mosquitoes. Mosquito control. Na na na. Doo-dee-dee. The heights. Oh yeah. Nah, I was a leader. Saying my views weren't shit anymore. I used to get thousands or something. Oh, Rita smoked that motherfucker right out of the water. Just banned that son of a bitch. My enemy, weren't you a moderator for a while? Weren't you a moderator at one time? And then I pay him Jimi Hendrix songs on the air guitar. Foxy lady. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Oh yeah, ice cream factories. Yeah, hell yeah. I'll get some YouTube views and that deer comes over this side. Oh, you never been? I thought you were one. What happened with that, I wonder? You sure you're not? You weren't. Are you a mod on any channels? Gorgeous day today. 65 degrees. Running on empty, Jackson Brown. That's alright, I know how I'm from here, so I know how far the gas stations are. Oh, what did he do, Henry? I was up 35 bucks, and then I just was tired, and it wasn't really as fun as it should have been. I should have quit right then, but I was paying pretty good. And then I got down below my 100, and then I thought, if I get over 100, I'm leaving. That's what I did. They're starting to fuck with my Dragon's Milk money now, which is serious business. Said, Foxy lady, do-do-do. Yeah, it was good. I got a lot of video today. Got some underwater video. I'm going to get some more underwater video up here. As long as, there's something good to see. I hope there's some salmon coming up. You know, Mary told me that she said he has schizophrenia. Oh, under control. Oh, good for him. What is he getting it under control for? With, you know what his medication is? That's schizophrenia, man. That is like a tough one. Hear voices and stuff. I mean, they're telling these fuckers to do all this crazy shit. only schizophrenia I have is when this inner voice says to me, hey, isn't it about time to watch some Pornhub? But I don't consider it to be a problem. I've had this dry cough for about 3 months. Hope I don't have lung cancer. Marty's got it too, and the only thing that makes me keep from getting tested. So I'm thinking, what are the chances of two guys getting lung cancer at the same time? I think it'd be pretty slim. If he wasn't coughing, I'd be more concerned about it. How do you like that logic? Isn't that just crazier than hell? Oh, check himself an award. Oh, good luck to him. The world's hard enough without having voices in your mind. I got a voice in my mind right now. It's saying, hopefully you can catch a brisket sandwich on the way home. It's like, yeah, I hope I can too. I run this old tank down to nothing. Stalking Chins. How's this channel do? You say you used to be. Do you just not do it anymore? Or is he been off the wagon for a while? Or what's going on? Schizophrenia. Quadrophenia. That's too bad. Oh wow, no kidding, huh? Here's a girl that's schizophrenic. She comes up in my recommendeds. That shit wears you out, man. Wears their family out. You just think after all these years of, being aware of this condition with people that there's something they can do that would improve it, but it basically just seems like it drugs them up. Dumbs them down and keeps them. I had a really good psychiatrist. Only one that I really hit it off with. I knew he had kindred spirits because he got his license taken away. For him and his wife were soliciting patients to swing with him. I shit you not. I don't know what happened to that fucker. There's no way he'd have done that shit when I first met him. He bailed my ass out a couple good times. He got his license taken away. Paul Sorgi. S-O-R-G-I. Look it up, Michigan. Yeah, I know. And here's the thing, too. That's what's on the official record. So, I mean, somebody came in there, more than one. Hell, I don't know how they got him. Undercover cameras, sent in some Playboy model with a microphone. Fuck, I don't know. But he got his damn license taken. What it was is in order not to charge it with some shit, they make you voluntarily turn it in for a revocation. He's like 69, 70. He's fucked. I don't know what they're doing for money. He has a nice house right up there in Sault Ste. Marie. Right on the I think it's on the Superior side or right along St. Mary's River somewhere. Yeah, I mean, something's just not adding up here. But he got his license taken away. His wife wasn't bad looking either. I mean, but wouldn't you think a psychiatrist and all this HIPAA bullshit, just in this day and age, you guys just can't go to a fucking, yeah, I know he did. You can't just go to a swingers club or run ads or something. You got to solicit patients. I mean, he lost his rocker. Sure wish she'd have solicited me. For an older woman, she was good looking. She looked like somebody to be on Dallas or something. That'd have been my dream psychiatric appointment. You know how they do those skits in those porno movies? Yeah, but you'd think a guy in that profession, you're going to get busted sooner or later. I mean, it's just, it's limited. Maybe what he did was like people go in there, it's like, hey, I got a sex addiction, it's wrecking my marriage. It's like, well, what kind of sex addiction? Well, I just have these fantasies of sleeping with my psychiatrist's wife. He said, "Oh, funny you should show up here because same kind of fantasy we have." And then when things went south 3 years later, and one of these guys was trying to hook up with his wife outside a couple-to-couple meeting, they called the state of Michigan. Probably taped his phone call. Game over. Hey, Tribbles. Yeah, there again. Now, you know, people are going to say, well, I'm picking on people. I'm not, but I know a lot of gays that were always getting busted in rest stops. And so, hey, Mark. Oh, no kidding, Mark. And there were some, I talked to him about it. One of them is a real estate agent I know in West Palm Beach. And his fiance, they didn't call him that back then. They called him Butthole Buddy. He got caught trying to suck some sheriff's deputy off in a rest stop in Palm Beach County somewhere. They still got married. I said to Jim, I said, he must really suck a hell of a cock. And he said, oh, believe me, he does. What happened is I got in there, played the same machine. I'm not doing these strategies anymore on this advantage play. It takes too fucking much time. I'd rather lose than fuck around there and wait for all these numbers to show up and this bullshit. So I just go in there and sit down and start playing the motherfucker. And I put $100 in. I got up to 135, 145. But like all idiots that gamble, I had a feeling I was going to do better. Because it did seem to be doing better than I normally get. So I thought, well, I'll play it down to 100. And then it gave me a pretty good hit. And it went up to 120. I went down to around 83. And I thought, you know what? I was tired for starters. I thought, if this thing, if I get over 100, I'm getting the fuck out of here. You know, it's the difference between being pissed off and not. And I got to play for over an hour. So I got $101 and I got the fuck out of there. Hit the road. I got beer money, brisket money. I'm just ready to party now. I mean, really throw down. I've been going to bed early too, which isn't like me. I know I'm not drinking enough water. I don't know why. I guess I don't like it or not. You know, I'm not exactly in a health kick right now. You know, I'm eating fucking caramel apples and red meat and fried shit. Party is right. You going on tonight, Mark? You having that pirate radio tonight? I went on there, I just didn't say anything. I was tired. I didn't want it cutting into my Pornhub time. That Pornhub got bought out by a hedge fund, and for a while it looked like the search engines were better. I must have imagined it, because it's right back to the same old bullshit. I stumble on these killer videos accidentally. Instead of, you find a video you like, and see if you don't write the name down, there's a good chance you'll never see it again. You just type in whatever, you get all these like, these ratings are bullshit, man. These like 100% ratings. Shit, I wouldn't ask them out on a second date. This is Tom Reed you're talking to. There's 366. I probably won't see lower than that, but I don't want to fuck around there. I got enough miles to get to Gaylord, Grayling, wherever the fuck it's at. Grayling. Paper doll! 367. I probably ought to get that though. Ah, fuck it. What's this one up here? 367. I'll keep going. I'm a gambler. Every gambler knows that the secret to survival. I get kind of excited running on MT2. It's the only excitement I have in my life. I just get this anxiety type feeling of running out. What if I run out? How am I going to get gas? And it's weird. It's a fucking weird quirk. I'll agree to it. This marathon up here, whatever the fuck it is, this is 366. I'm getting that. Fuck yeah, man. I'm not a total fucking idiot. How do you get in the motherfucker? Where is it? Oh, right here. Probably half fucking water or corn oil or something. It's been taking $100 worth lately too with these new gas prices. You motherfuckers. Ah, that's ridiculous. Plus I'm going to be in the sun. I'm going to go around so I don't get more skin cancer on my already destroyed face. Hey, Rita, you still on here? Rita? Waiting, hey, waiting. Hey, is there somebody on here named Yahtzee? Or is somebody just saying that name? Because that fucking Yahtzee motherfucker is connected to that Tiffany out in California. He's a fucking weirdo, too. If there's a Yahtzee on here, get rid of their ass, no matter what they're saying. Even if they're saying I'm the greatest person in the world, get rid of their ass. If there's a Yahtzee. It's something like that, Yahtzee. If there's somebody with a screen name like that, get their ass out of here. Just ban their ass. Man, I got really good gas mileage. I got 19.6. Paper doll! Paper doll! I didn't, somebody said Yahtzee, that's why I said it, but I scrolled back a little way, and I didn't see it. Paper doll! Oh, Mary left her jar here. She had her drink in. Oh. Paper doll! Going on away, I love them. Going on away alone. There's only one Mona Lisa, one leading counter speaker. Paper doll. Paper doll. And these damn credit cards only let you get 75 bucks. It's nothing. these high gas prices. So I'm not a totally full tank. I mean, almost, but not quite. Wonder if this fuel thing will recognize this. Let me look at this. Yeah, it does. 74 miles short of what I'd like. Probably would have taken another 3.5 gallons. A bunch of shit. I don't really care. This calculator thing on this electronic thing actually does a good job. So I don't need to be winging it. Oh, look at that sunshine. Sun down. Gordon Lightfoot. If you could read my mind, Gordon Lightfoot. He was a good guy. Good songs. Certainly important in my life. Old Gordy. If he'd have been born 20 years later, you'd have never heard of him. Timing's everything. Yeah, You're Beautiful is like, We're Beautiful, that's my favorite song. Sunday's Suits or whatever it is, Sunday's Clothes. Not too much. No, if I drank one this late, I probably wouldn't fall asleep. That was a good coffee though, Anthony. I bring you up here, I'm going to get you one. Wally World. I'm looking for a barbecue truck in case I don't see it. Look for the barbecue truck. It's supposed to be out in front of some bar. There it is right there, I think. But it doesn't look open. No, that's just a motorhome. That's a fire department. Looks like this place got cleaned up a little bit. This is the federal government coming through these towns that are broke and paying for all this shit. And some of it gets recouped through what's called the DDA. Development District something, where they recoup tax money or some bullshit. And basically the theory behind it is to keep every small city from looking like a broken fucking dump because there's no money or jobs there. And it works. It actually looks so cute, like a cute little town. You don't come from Traverse City to West Branch and keep saying to yourself, God, is anybody alive here? And you don't because of that funding. It makes it look like there's just, you know, cute little towns everywhere that the taxpayers paid for on the federal level. Those people are looking for something in the grass back there. Pizza delivery. Big boy. Yeah, no, they will. Yeah, you got to have somebody. And another thing too, I did this. I did it for the Humane Society. I wrote a grant. I know a girl. I took this girl out for a couple months. I wasn't really into her. I go out to dinner. I wasn't really interested. I don't think she was interested in me either. But anyway, she wrote grants for a living, and I remember thinking to myself, oh wow, I bet she writes well, and you know, she presented herself well. She was a hardcore Catholic. Divorce really bothered her. I said to myself, it's going to take me forever to get into this broad's pants. Well, anyway, I learned about grant writing through her, and what I learned was she really wasn't that great of a writer. I thought it was a narrative and an outline. You wrote this creative piece, how the town you were in wasn't really a bunch of redneck, stupid hillbillies, and then if it only had a park or a water pool or a mini golf course, that people would come there and there'd be better self-esteem and blah, blah, blah. And I realized, she showed me some of the grants. She would get a percentage of the grants that she wrote, a dollar amount. And she was killing it, man. She's making like 180 grand a year. This was 25 years ago. And then I kind of got interested in it. And after reading, you know, it's basically an application. It's not a narrative. You're not selling anybody on anything. You go on these websites and you find out what they're looking for, and then you apply. And then I remember that, and then the Humane Society I was working at, they wanted to hire, this grant writer was fucking them left and right. I don't know what he was doing, wanting too much. They wanted to get rid of him. I said, well, they wanted a grant for this kitten enclosure. Like, you know, one of those things, you go outside and you see the kittens, you know, climbing on like it looks like it'd be for little kids, but it's cats. They got little like carpet igloos they can go in and all that bullshit. It's got a waterproof roof. Some of them are glassed in, some of them are not. So anyway, so I'll try writing one of those grants for you. So I went around just like she did. This is way later. Found out who was giving out grants for cats. There's like a bunch of places. Like, what are you looking for? Looking for a town under 10,000. Got that. Does your town have a facility for cats already? This kind of shit. Fill out all this bullshit. And then you got 500 words to tell them why you think you should get the money for the cats instead of somewhere else. Sure enough, I got like a $14,000 grant. And then Home Depot kicked in another $5,000 or some shit. And they built this big, nice thing so the cats could go and run around in there. It's easy, man. It wasn't like, had nothing to do with like writing, being a great, writing well or anything like that. Shit luck. Yeah, so a grant, that's a good thing, or a grant. Yeah, no, I mean, I think you'd be good at it. I mean, you write well-written comments and posts. I got some books on it I'll try and dig out, but you can get the books used on eBay. Grant writing. I mean, there's a zillion of them out there, cheap. Go to eBay and look for. I use a place, Better World Books, out of Mishawaka, Indiana, and just get some used books. Hell, you'll be able to get 10 books for $30, free shipping. Yeah, and just start filling out this shit. And the nice thing about it is you can go to these municipalities and say, would you mind if I solicited in your behalf a grant for whatever, you know, those no curb sidewalks, fucking three-legged dogs, a fucking double boiler for the soup kitchen. It just is endless of what they're out there, and you'll find these big companies get these super bonuses. It's like UNICEF. You know, I worked a couple jobs after college at factories, and if you didn't donate to UNICEF, you're going to be cleaning toilets the next week. I mean, they lean down your ass heavy. And there's this underworld of being part of this big corporate culture. And I don't know whether they get government contracts, but whatever it is, Walmart was a big one. They're giving a few million away for like fucking kitty litter box deodorant, shit like that. I mean, it's everything you can think of. You know, canoes for fucking inner city kids and shit. That, you know, rafts, life jackets, just anything you can think of. Now, they had a farmer's market going at this place when I went by earlier. Kitty litter. And the sun's kind of going down, so I may be a little late, but I'll check out what the water looks like. I like dangling my GoPro over the water. It's beautiful country, though, isn't it? But yeah, if you don't, and I'm not saying you don't write well. I'm saying you do write well, and certainly writing well doesn't hurt you, but you don't need it as part of the skill to do that, like you'd think. But what I was going to say, you go into a town, it's like, hey, bumfucked Egypt. It's like, hey, I write grants, and I'm wondering if you would mind if I wrote a grant for, what do you think you need? Well, we need a playground. We need a place for dogs to pee, whatever. And then it's like, well, how about I sign a contract, and any of the grants that I get for you, I get 20% of the dollar value. It's like, yeah, okay. Now, you're going to have some places that can't afford to pay you the 20%, so those are the ones you got to watch out for. But, yeah, it's a good, lucrative business, grant writing. Yeah. It was for her anyway. I mean, I'm assuming it still is. You could just write grants for, like, anxiety medications for hermaphrodites. No copay. I guarantee you there's somebody out there willing to pay for that. I don't care what it is. There's people out there. And there's some of these big, huge religious things out there that just, you know, of course, anything anti-abortion. They want to write grants. You want, 10 billboards along the major highways in your Baptist town down south calling, abortion murders and shit. Stuff like that. I mean, tons. These religious outfits have like crazy money. It's like, hey, I live down in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I'm passionate about life and pro-life. I'm totally against abortion. And you go on, they'll say, yeah, they're funding shit like that. You can't do, of course, there's no grants for like stupid shit, like what I would suggest. Titty bar, peep shows, X-rated movie store, massage parlor. Yeah, that's true. That's how my county survives down in Georgia. Forfeitures. Down there, marijuana is not legal, so the minute you pull over one of these idiots doing 110 miles an hour with a trunk load of dope going east, you're fucked. As soon as the window comes down and they smell marijuana, they get to search the car and it's game over. You would think you'd have enough brains to not be high and speeding when you were transporting dope, but they don't. It happens all week long. And they're catching these guys 30 grand, 40 grand, 3 Glocks, 2 9mm, other brands, 50 pounds of marijuana. No, the dope they got to destroy. But that other shit they keep, the cash, sell the guns. See, now I see my chat just went south again. No amount of people on. Tribbles is the last comment. And I know when the people go away, where you can't see there are any people on, you're usually hosed. Does anybody hear me? Repeat, does anybody hear me? Yeah, police seizures. I'm going to try and cop a good video. We'll just have to see the water levels and stuff. The Osaba River. Now I'm going to be going right by that. It's a world-class river for trout. Saba River grayling. People from all over the world come up there. It's catch and release. Brook trout, rainbow trout, brown trout. Look it up. Grayling, Michigan. That's where I'm going to be going through right here. It's like the perfect, cool, fast water for spawning and all that stuff. So, I'm driving like a baby now, 20.3, that's pretty good gas mileage for this. But the difference between doing 53 and 80, I'd rather do 80 and lose a mile and a half, gas. Wow, it shows you how time flies though. I got gas, and time's flying by already. Paper doll. Oh, now this stretch here is not the same as Traverse City, Kalkaska. These people in Kalkaska, where I just went through, they voted down a Walmart. Why would you do that? There's cattle out there eating. And next passing lane, 1 mile. Well, there's people with their little kids out there feeding the animals. That farm life's rough, man. It's a lot of work. I think I'm going to be able to catch a sundown video. At the Osaba. I hope you can hear me. This guy's turning. Ausable. A-U, separate word, S-A-B-L-E. S-A-U, is it Ausable? S-A-U-B-L-E, I think. Ausable, yeah. World class. If you like fishing, come on up where I sell this place. It's only 35 miles away. I've been sleeping good in bed though at night, I'll tell you that. Just rocking the cash ball. You can hear this turbo kick in, this EcoBoost. Look at that guy in that old van pulling that big trailer. He's got the big old V8. 369. Yep, I guessed right. Imagine going through all that bullshit for 3 cents a gallon. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Now here you can stay cheaper and stuff. There's nothing to do. You go fucking crazy living here. I mean, absolutely batshit crazy. Remember now, no, I can't see any comments. The river crosses up here too, which is a good spot, but I don't feel like walking down there. Big ass steps. Bear Lake Christian Church. Get that Doka pole out, must move. Yeah, grant rating. I think you should do it. I think you'd enjoy it. Plus, it's easy. This would be a perfect place to crack a deer. Beautiful sunset though behind me. Big burnt orange ball in the sky. Fire in the sky. Sun. I'm going to show you the sun in my side view mirror. Look at it. Look at that sun. Beautiful. See it again in a minute here. See that beautiful sun? Gorgeous. I must have rubbed my finger across that line. By the time I get home, though, it's not early. God is on the storm. Ding, 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 ding. Let's see how much batteries I have left on this one. This is the one that overheated. Not much, almost out. 34%. When you're staying at my house and you hear that beep above your bed, that's me, the hidden camera. We did a bunch of clear cutting back there.